Good morning, students. In this session, today we are going to see Term 3, Civics Unit 1, Democracy. Students, make a note of each and every important points in your classwork note. If you have any doubt, make a note of it. The doubts will be clarified on the reopening day. Learning objectives. Meaning of democracy. Types of democracy. Aims of democracy. Structure of our constitution. Students, democracy should be found everywhere around us. Okay, before going to see the meaning of democracy, first let me ask you a question. Do you know what kind of society did the early man live in? Yes, in the beginning there were hunters and gathered food. Later, they settled near rivers and practiced agriculture. Students, do you know when man started to live in groups? Let's see. Every tribe had its own chief. These groups fought among themselves for land, water, and other resources. Those who emerged victorious formed kingdoms by uniting the other tribal groups. These kingdoms later integrate to form empires. Students, during the British rule, our country was ruled by kings and emperors. After centuries of struggle and many sacrifice, we got freedom from British colonialism. Then we adopted democracy as our ruling system when our country got freedom. Now let us see what is meant by democracy. Democracy is government of the people, by the people, for the people. Students, the word democracy describes a form of government. The word comes from two Greek words that mean ruled by the people. In a democracy, the people have a say in how the government is run. They do this by voting. Though there are usually rules about who can vote, democracies are from different dictatorship. Similarly, the citizens of a country select their representatives through elections. Thus, they take part in direct governance of a country. This is termed as democracy. Students, in a democratic form of government, a considerable amount of power lies with the people of that nation. People can participate in the politics of the country and decision making process. Now let us see the types of democracy. Students, there are various types of democracy in practice around the world. Among those, direct democracy and representative democracy are the most popular forms of government. Democracy is classified into two types. One is direct democracy and the other one is representative democracy. Students, do you know the birthplace of democracy is Greece? Democracy in ancient Greece was very direct. What this means is that all the citizens voted on all the laws. Each citizen was expected to vote for every law. They did have officials to run the government. Most of these officials were chosen by the lottery. So, every citizen had a chance, regardless of their popularity or wealth, to become an official. A few key positions were voted on, such as the treasurer and the 10 general who ran the army, also called as strategoi. Now let us see the brief explanation of direct democracy and representative democracy. What is mean by direct democracy? Yes, in a direct democracy, people have the power to frame laws. All changes have to be approved by the citizens. Students, if we consider your sports club as an example, you all can discuss and amend laws and rules. The perspective of each member is considered and each one expresses his view. But how will you take a final decision? Yes, the choice of the majority will be accepted. The others will also give their consent. Likewise, in a direct democracy, everyone has a right to make laws together. One modern example of direct democracy is referendum, which is the name of the kind of way to pass a law where everyone in the community votes on it. Direct democracy are not usually used to run countries because it is hard to get millions of people to get together all the time to make laws and other decisions. There is not enough time also. Students, in simple we can say in a direct democracy all the voters come together in one place to make laws and decisions. Often there are too many people for a direct democracy to work. In those cases, the people elect representatives or other people to speak for them. This is called a representative democracy. Direct democracy means people have the power to frame laws. All changes have to be approved by the citizens. In a direct democracy, only the citizen can make laws. All changes have to be approved by the citizens. Students, what do you mean by representative democracy? Just imagine that your sports club has more number of members now. Is it possible for 100 of them to gather and discuss to take various decisions? Yes, absolutely no. In that case, all the members should be represented by the group of representatives. The people elect representatives to run the government. The representative government is also called as indirect democracy. The people choose representatives to make laws for them. These peoples can be mayors, councilmen, members of parliament, or other government officials. This is much more common kind of democracy. Large communities like cities and countries use this method, but it may not be needed for a small group. Students, listen this flowchart carefully. People votes through laws and rules for direct democracy as well as for representative democracy. Representative democracy is classified into two forms. One is parliamentary democracy and the other one is presidential democracy. Parliamentary democracy is followed by India and England. Presidential democracy is followed by USA and Canada. Parliamentary democracy is nothing but a parliamentary system of democracy means that the executive branch of democracy has a direct or indirect support of the parliament. This support is usually shown by vote confidence. The relationship between the executive and the legislature in a parliamentary system is called responsible government. In presidential democracy, the head of the government is elected and it is not responsible to the legislature. The title president has persisted from the time when such person personally presided with the government body. The presidential system contrasts with the parliamentary system, where the head of government comes to power by gaining the confidence of an elected legislature. There are also hybrid systems used as a semi-presidential system. Students, do you know what is meant by democratic decision making? In the system of democracy, the power to take decisions does not lie with the head. On the contrary, a group holds the power but adheres to the rules and regulations. all the members of the group hold open discussions and take final decision only when everyone is convinced. This is called democratic way of decision making. In a highly populated country like India, if people want to live peacefully, they have to follow certain rules and regulations, rights and duties properly. Students, for that only the Constitution of India guides us in all these aspects and plays an important role in maintaining law and order. Students, do you know when we celebrated International Day of Democracy? In 2007, the UNO General Assembly resolved to observe 15th September as the International Day of Democracy. Why we celebrated International Day of Democracy? International Day of Democracy is an opportunity to recall that democracy is about people. Democracy is built on inclusion, equal treatment, and participation, and it is a fundamental building block for peace, sustainable development, and human rights. Now, let us see what are the rights given in our Constitution. Our Constitution ensures freedom, equality, and justice to everyone. What other features are found in our Constitution? Yes, it defines the political principles, the structure of the government, methods to follow rules and regulations, the powers and responsibilities. It defines the political principles, the structure of the government institutions, and methods to follow these rules and regulations, and the power and responsibilities. And also it fixes the rights and duties and the directive principles of the citizens. Thus, our constitution provides a structure to us. Indian Constitution. Indian Constitution is the longest written constitution in the world. It is drafted by the drafting committee of the Constitution Assembly headed by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. That is why we call him the chief architect of our constitution. Students, do you know the Indian Constitution is the supreme rule book that lays down the instructions to be followed for the governance of India. Our constitution was legally enforced on the eve of Republic Day in January of 1950. Now let us see the aims of democracy. Democracy is defined as government of the people, for the people, by the people. It is nothing but to establish the rule of law to enable the people to choose their own government, and the government should be made responsible and accountable to the people. The power is vested in the hands of the people. It is nothing but to provide equality to all the citizens irrespective of their caste, color, creed and gender. Everyone cannot participate in decision making. The basic fundamental rights are provided to all the citizens. They should have the rights to ask questions from the government and challenge their decisions. Everyone cannot participate in decision making, no. For that only the representative government elected by the people to form a democratic system. All those who attain the age of 18 are given the voting rights to elect the representatives. Let's see the world democracy one by one. New Zealand is the first country to allow women to vote in 1893. Voting rights to women were given in 1918 and 1920 in the UK and USA. Mahatma Gandhi kept insisting on giving voting rights to all. Now in India, All the people above 18 years of age enjoy universal adult franchise. During the period of 1920, UK and USA were given rights to women for voting. At the same time, the wealthy one alone were given the voting rights in India. Students know the World Statistical Data on Democracy declares that 79% of the Indian citizens have faith in democratic system. Hence, India ranks first among the democratic countries of the world. Now let us see the olden democracies in the world. Greek democracy. The period of Greek democracy is 5th century BC BCE. Location Greece. Students, olden democracy as one of the most important countries in the history of the world. Ruled by the people can be defined as many different ways since it has been around for so long. The word democracy has been described in so many different definitions that it is difficult to know what truly is the valid meaning of the word and of the government. This is why it is so difficult to define not only the word itself. Greek democracy. Democracy in ancient Greece served as one of the first forms of self rule government in the ancient world. The system and ideas employed by the ancient Greeks had profound influence on how democracy developed and its impact on the formation of the US government. The significance of Greek democracy is foundation of political philosophy. And the next one is Rome democracy. The period of Rome democracy is 300 BC to 50 BC BCE. Location Italian Peninsula, Rome. Rome contributed to democracy by creating a government where the people ruled, while Rome was a republic and not a democracy. The Romans established the framework for future democratic governments. Rome had senators and tribunes elected by the people to represent their interest. San Marino's democracy. The period of San Marino's democracy is AD CE 301. Location Italy. After the war, San Marino became one of the first countries in Western Europe to be ruled by the Communist Party. Through democratic elections, San Marino became a member of the United Nations in 1922. The significance of San Marino's democracy is earliest written constitution still in effect. The Iceland democracy. Legislative power is vested in both the government and the parliament. The period of Iceland democracy is AD CE 930. Location Thingvellir. The judiciary is independent of the executive and the legislature. Iceland is arguably the world's oldest assembly democracy. The significance of Iceland democracy is the oldest and longest functioning parliament in the world. The Isles of Man's democracy. Period AD CE 927. Location between Great Britain and Ireland. The government of Islesman of democracy is representative democracy. As a crown dependency, it is not subordinate to the government of the United Kingdom. The significance of this democracy is self governing possessions of the crown. British democracy. The period of British democracy is 13th century ADCE. Location England. Britain was an essential part of developing the concept of democracy and establishing the parameters for a successfully ran government. The significance of British democracy is Magna Carta of 1215. US democracy. The period of US democracy is AD CE 1789. United States of America. The main message in the US government established by the initial document was important because it is pushed an importance of not only a unity among its people, no matter what their differences may be, highlighted flaws in a system and fixed them through checks and balances. The significance of US government is the oldest standing democracy. Now let us recap what are all the topics we have discussed in this session. Government of the people, by the people, for the people is defined as democracy. Direct democracy and representative democracy are the types of democracy. Our constitution ensures freedom, equality and justice to everyone. Indian constitution is the longest written constitution in the world. In India, all the people above 18 years of age enjoy universal adult franchise. Let's see today's activity. Find out your area's representatives' names and write down MP, MLA, local body member.